Mobi be akoba sokokra ba eye odine won TV so. Eye former president Press Kuffour the Nsembi Atuja or dressing the whole nation as a whole. Or the Nsembi na Atuja. Na ye boy run nsem ni mu a. Watimi ato eye MPP diama no. Wato eye NDC diama no. Wato eye party members for the ama no. Ye maintain peace aye ye maintain. Wato eye omani die nyina ye amaye. Na deben pa na eye Press Kuffour nsem aye de all kan me kan. Yese hwan de no aye de wato na nsem be nkwa na ye de all kan wo eye ni nsem ni mu. Na mesrew se de na hwe de no TV. E koji mu ntwemu na ye de aba no. Mesrew so be like be subscribe be like na be share video ama obenya bi ahwe. We are fansa bo adoma na da so nsem be di nsem be de e betudwa obenya bi ahwe. Wato obi ade ama no se o man Ghana yetim no enye obi ade ye na ye de ye dia ti maintain peace a yemfa asumdwe nkuto na ye de yentina eye o man Ghana masen of late you say Iran and Israel ntokwe ya have a negative impact of the country on the country enti eye friends en Kuffour so de nsem be de abetudwa yen say bre ne nkoti nsem odi tudwa na ye de emersia be do bra se onya bre ehwe mi.
We are democratic. We uphold common humanity. So, and democracy really doesn't go in for tribe or religion or gender. It's the individual. One man, one vote. And if we want power, we want to present a person who would be convincing to the generality of the electorate. Can this man we are presenting help solve problems for the community at large? So the benefit spreads across the board for all. We look at that this way, if we tell the truth to ourselves, we may see that the way we've been brushed by our opponents from way back, oh, you are a tribal party. Oh, these days we are including even religion. You do that, and it comes from our mouths, then I tell you, we are perpetuating sometimes bitter solutions, but they were genuine solutions. The soldiers under Agyapong came to remove us. And I was put in Agyapong prison. I stayed there for 1 year, 3 months, not being accused. I'm telling you, so the youth, when you complain these days, you must know it happened before, long before you were born. You must help yourselves. You are the majority now. I'm having to tell you, we lost power 79 as we learned from Professor Kwe. Why? Because along the way, we found that even as we all subscribe to democracy, we tended to be too individualistic. Egos were so big. Everybody would go and look into his mirror and think that is perhaps superior or better than the next man. You see, a party must be united. We must be reconciled. But if we go in with swollen egos, I'm this, I'm entitled, it's my turn. If you say that to yourself, the next man would also tell that to himself, or the next woman. So why do we get the unity? And without the unity, how can you call yourself a party? Democracy is one man, one vote. Most of you lawyers, doctors, engineers, professionals, these days we are all becoming Europeans. Monogamy. You and your wife, you live in a fine bungalow, perhaps with just a child or two. The laborer outside there at your gate may have 2, 3 wives, perhaps 10 children. When it's time to go and vote, and you haven't won the support, the trust of the... Who would win? It's common sense. Kukrudu! Please, it's a very sad situation we are in now, and this is why I've chosen... I was invited to come and launch. I'm launching. The physical launch perhaps would be performed by another, but I'm using this occasion to tell the truth as I see it to all of us. This disease of high individualism, me-tooism, was what led to our losing 79 election. We must tell the truth to ourselves. We lost 79 when you consider the ballots. First round, President Liman, and Liman was a good man. I had the opportunity to work with him in the 69-72 government. I was deputy foreign minister, and he was a foreign officer. I met him, good man. But he wasn't a practicing politician. He was a professional civil servant. He became, if you like, president by chance. 79, his party, PNP, was looking for a candidate. Their choice was late Mr. Igala. But Igala had been disqualified by a commission of inquiry. So he turned around and picked this young man, well-educated, Dr. Liman. Just like that, and PNP accepted Liman. So into the elections, nobody knew Liman much around the country. But because that party was so united, and PNP, united like a fist in a glove, and us, the PFP, UNC, we had split ourselves, believing that we were so good, the people of Ghana would see our goodness and give it to us. We were not organized. Rather, we were tearing at each other, destroying each other, telling all sorts of things about each other, assuming Ghanaians were not listening or watching. So when we cast the vote that year, to our surprise, Liman came first, got 600 and something. Victor Osu, the PFP candidate, got 500 and something. UNC Powell got 300. Suppose we hadn't split ourselves, 500 plus 300 and something, we would have won one touch. But once Liman got the lead into the second round, again, the way we hate ourselves. Before we knew, most of our people in UNC had gone to support Liman, even against our candidate, Victor Osu. That's how we lost it. I tell you, because we did that, we disappointed our country, Ghana, so much. That was how, may he rest in peace, Rawlings managed to succeed with the attempted coup and came to sit on Ghana for 19 long years, traumatizing the country. So sometimes when people are blaming, quietly I blame our tradition, our party. I'm not so much the tradition as the personalities in our party. We tend to be too self-centered. Kukrudu, I've told you, Buzia was a very lone member of the then parliament in the 1950s. The Northern People's Party came to that house. Buzia was there before NPP came. I think NPP came in 54. But Buzia had been there from Legislative Council to Legislative Assembly. But Legislative Assembly was a lone member against the very powerful machinery, highly organized machinery of CPP. But the way he performed and the principles he upheld, I believe those were the things that made the Northern People's Party, entering parliament then or assembly, decide, look, you are alone, but be our leader. I hope you are getting the point. See, at this point, I would want to ask you, what's a party for? What is the central purpose of party? Yeah? To win power. That's I would say, the only purpose. If you are a party and you are not winning, once I said, people thought I was being too simplistic. I said, you might be better off being a messenger in a winning party than a general secretary that has no party. The purpose of party is to win power. We don't seem to want to learn. Please. We happen to be living in times. See, when I went to Parliament in 1969, the population of Ghana was just 10 million people. The whole Ghana. 10 million.